It can be really hard figuring out how to plan a music video effectively. Because there is no real right or wrong way of doing it, you may really not know where to start. You're in luck though, because in this video, I'm taking the time to give you a look into my tips and my strategy on planning a music video effectively. Stay tuned.
Told my brother when I'm rich, man, we all finna eat. Came from a good home, couldn't stay out the streets. RP to my dog, it was all for the sea, man. Y'all don't even know it's so hard being me. I'm in love with the music, I ain't never gonna stop.
Whoa! Just kidding, I'm not at the beach. If you don't know who I am, my name's Austin Prescott. I'm a music video director in Columbia, South Carolina, and I'm also a professional videographer in the corporate world. So on that note, there's obviously other directors and other people that you can talk about that may give you better advice than me. But this is just some of my tips and my strategies that I really hope will inspire you to create a better music video starting today. First step is always getting to know your artist. So I think that the best music videos that I've ever made have come from a genuine connection with the artist. Try to become their friend, like do stuff together maybe that you guys both like while actually talking about the music video. Whether that's just hanging out, playing a game, watching a movie, going to a skate park, whatever it is that you guys might have in common, do that while you're talking about the music video. I'm telling you, if you have a genuine connection with the artist, you guys are both gonna have a better product in the end. So another thing is make sure that your video is not too planned out. And I know you're thinking, you're sitting there like, Austin, this whole video is about planning, and now you're telling me not to plan? And no, that's not exactly what I'm saying. When you're on set, if you have everything planned out and you don't listen to anyone, and you don't take time to really like differentiate from the plan, you're just gonna get something that you probably don't even want. You wanna leave room to be flexible, to be open to other people's opinions, to maybe be open to a different thought that you have while you're filming. Don't plan everything out because it's gonna bite you in the butt in the end. Another thing you can do is choose which music video you need to make. So there's a lot of different types of music videos, but I generally keep it to 3 categories to keep it simple for myself. The first being performance. Now performance is just the artist performing to their song in several different A-roll takes. If you don't know what A-roll is, that could be another video. Put a comment down below if you'd like me to make a video about A-roll. But basically, it's the artist performing to their song. You're gonna do this in different locations, and you're also gonna get some B-roll clips. Again, another video, but you're gonna load that over the A-roll clips, and then that will be your performance video. Another video is a narrative video. This is one that has a storyline. This is more like movies, films, and etc. This usually needs a lot more written out, a lot more planned out, and it doesn't always involve the artist performing. The artist might not even be in it. It's really up to you. And finally, the third video is a conceptual idea video, is how I phrase it, but it's basically a blend of the both. You have a storyline that can cut back and forth or maybe just be within the performance shots, but it plays out through a whole progression of a storyline while the artist is performing in different sets that you've created a scene for. And on that note, another thing is create your scenes effectively. You want to plan out how the artist is going to be introduced into the video, how the artist is going to leave the video, who's going to come into the video, who is the artist going to interact with. Make sure your scenes are a complete walkthrough from start to finish that doesn't leave too much room for what do I do next. All right, another great tip I can give you is aim for realistic goals. This does not mean to give up on your big dreams of like making the greatest music video you've ever made. Think about what you have at your disposal. The best resource for your music videos is the city that you live in. What I do a lot for music videos is I go to local businesses who like to support local art, and I ask them if I can use their location as a set in one of my videos. Now this is great because it gives you a chance to not only have a better set for your videos, but also to help a local business. Give them a shout out at the end of your video and you'll establish the connection that will let you go back there and maybe shoot future videos. All right, another big important step is write a treatment. They can be text-based, they can be drawing-based, animating-based, whatever your medium is, choose one and effectively plan out your concept. I tend to do more of the text-based and I like to write it freehand. Yeah, just look over some of those examples that I have and you might get some inspiration from there. But I usually plan it out with scenes, locations, shots, and I break it down very effectively. And this doesn't have to be included in your treatment, but it's important to make a list of everything you will need. If you're not a list person, maybe draw images to go along with it. But I highly recommend you have something on file, whether it's on your phone, computer, or a written piece of paper that tells you what you will need for the project. So as I said earlier, if you don't like text-based treatments, you can experiment with taking different images for inspiration and writing a little bit about it, You can even draw your own storyboards out, and I'll put some examples behind me right now. Another important step is to make sure you're choosing an appropriate team for you. And I know what you're thinking, you're probably sitting there like, Austin, I just kind of started, I don't really have a team, how do I get started? Start simple, start with your friends, start with your family, anyone who may just want to help you just because they like you, not because of your music videos. Give them a reason to come back. Motivate them if you can with money. If you can't afford that, maybe food. If you can't afford that too, just try to make it as fun and atmospheric as you possibly can. Introduce them to the artist, make them feel like they're really a part of your set. Another thing you want to do is even after you've written the treatment, make sure you're consistently listening to the song, over and over again on repeat. I usually try to isolate myself from all distractions and people to make sure I'm listening to the song and thinking about nothing else. Some great places for this are in the car when you're driving places, in the bathroom when you got that business to take care of, or just in your room, close all the doors and turn off the TV. It's important to do this because you never know what kind of ideas will pop into your brain, and if you're distracted, you might miss them. To expand on this, let others listen to the song. Invite your friends over, play it for them, play it for your family, just send it to whoever you can, send it to other artists. Also, if you don't like the song yourself, talk to the artist. Maybe they have a different song that you might like better. Maybe they need some convincing to make sure that that's the song that you make a music video for. You gotta remember that this is not only a big self-reflection on your work, but also the artist's work. Now, like I said, I like to consider myself a professional in this field, but this really is just my strategies and how I make videos. There's tons of people and tons of directors out there that can give you way different tips that might be more effective to you, but I hope this really helped you in just crafting some more creative ways of coming up with your music videos. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. That's the end of the video. Like always though, if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and like and subscribe to the channel. I try to post every week, so hopefully you don't miss the next one. Thank you guys so much again, and if you have any other ideas, put a comment down below and I'll make sure I get back to it. Thanks guys, I'm going to the beach.